Speaker, legal aid is a critical service to Albertans, and a 16% increase in its budget over the past 3 years indicates that. But last fall's funding increase also raised lawyer fees to $92 per hour. So to the Justice Minister, will this year's $2.5 million increase provide more service, or will it just give lawyers a raise?
Honourable Justice Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and to the member for the question. Well, of course, our government is incredibly supportive of legal aid, which is why they've received increases last year and again this year, despite the difficult economic times. The budget last year wasn't actually tied to the interim measures we did with legal aid. We worked with them to increase some of the tariff rates, and that was because legal aid was unable to retain lawyers to represent clients in those matters. So we needed to do something about that, Mr. Speaker, and we did.
Supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that the Minister of Justice announced a comprehensive review of legal aid last fall, and given that this review includes a governance model that would see the department hire its own legal aid lawyers, and given that the current funding of almost $70 million could fund 200 to 250 in-house lawyers dedicated to legal aid, again to the Justice Minister, what has the review recommended regarding hiring lawyers versus contracting them, and will you commit today to make this review public?
Very good. Very good.
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and to the member for the question. Well, of course, that review of legal aid is still underway, as is our policy with most programs. We like to review things as we're going along to make sure that they are meeting the objectives we set out for them to meet. One of the things we're looking at is the governance model. Another of the things that we are looking at is the delivery model, so whether or not it's more effective to use tariff lawyers or to use staff lawyers. And when we get that information back, I'm not going to make the decision in advance of having the information, but when we get that information back, then we will make a decision. Thank you.
Second supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that the Municipal Affairs Minister received a petition signed by almost one-third of the electors of the City of Chestermere on March 24th, and given that the people of Chestermere who signed the petition are asking for an inquiry into the affairs of their municipality, and given that a due process is occurring to verify the petition as per the Municipal Government Act to the Minister of Municipal Affairs, when can the citizens of Chestermere expect to hear that you are calling an inquiry as per their request?
Yes.
Honourable Minister of Municipal Affairs.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member for the question. Certainly, I have great respect for the autonomy of municipalities, and when the people who elected them are asking for me for their assistance and ensuring that they are that they are accountable, I'm happy to help them with that. So we are continuing to follow the processes are in place to review that petition. As you're aware, it does take a while to go through those very many names and to verify them all. However, as soon as that process is complete, I look forward to providing that information to the people who submitted the petition.